Strategy Management Series. Video number 57, Strategy Formulation. Step 4, Internal Analysis Competitive Profile Matrix. Welcome back to the Ready MBA series on strategy management. In our previous videos, we introduced the 8-step framework used in the strategy formulation process and covered steps 1 through 3, which addressed mission, vision, values, strategic intent, and external analysis. We also discussed the 4th step in strategy formulation, internal analysis, which is composed of 7 parts: internal audit, organizational culture and structure, financial performance, resource analysis, benchmarking, capabilities, and definition of strengths and weaknesses. In the last episode, we covered the internal factor evaluation (IFE) matrix, a strategic management tool used to assess and evaluate an organization's internal strengths and weaknesses. Today, we will talk about the Competitive Profile Matrix (CPM), another strategic analysis tool used to evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of a company and its competitors in relation to key success factors in the industry. It allows businesses to compare their performance against competitors and identify areas of competitive advantage or vulnerability. Before diving into the specifics of the CPM matrix, let's take a moment to compare it with the Internal Factor Evaluation (IFE) matrix. The IFE matrix delves into a company's internal strengths and weaknesses, focusing on factors like resources, capabilities, and performance. On the other hand, the CPM matrix zooms out to assess a company's competitive standing in its industry. It evaluates critical success factors that play a pivotal role in differentiating one company from another. Think of it as a tool to identify where you're ahead of the pack and where you need to step up your game to stay ahead. There are 6 steps involved in building a competitive profile matrix. Let's take a quick look at each one of them. 1. Identify critical success factors, CSFs. Begin by listing the CSFs you've defined through industry analysis. These factors represent the critical areas that contribute to success in your industry, and can range from product quality and brand reputation, to innovation and customer service. Critical success factors include both internal and external issues, strengths and weaknesses. They encompass all elements that are critical to succeed in the industry and the marketplace. Not all factors are equally important. Prioritize based on their impact on success and competitive advantage. Also ensure CSFs are relevant not only now but also in the foreseeable future. If possible, quantify CSFs using metrics like market share, customer retention, or revenue growth. Ensure that the selected CSFs align with your company's overall goals and strategic direction. List all selected CSFs and keep it manageable. Focus on the most critical factors rather than overwhelming yourself with a lengthy list. 2. Assign weights. Assign a weight to each CSF, reflecting its importance and determining success. Weights range from 0.0, not important, to 1.0, the most important. The total weight assigned to all factors must add up to 1, or 100%. The higher the weight, the more critical the factor is for your organization's success. Weights are industry-related. Consider factors such as benchmarks, expert opinions, market research, and historical data to determine the weights. 3. Rate industry players. Evaluate each industry player involved in the analysis, including your own company, on a scale of 1 to 4 for each CSF. This rating is player-specific, indicating each player's strength or weakness on every factor. Assign a 1 to 4 rating to each factor to indicate whether that factor represents a major weakness, rating equals 1, a minor weakness, rating equals 2, a minor strength, rating equals 3, or a major strength, rating equals 4. 4. Calculate weighted scores. Multiply the weight assigned to each CSF, the importance of each CSF, by the rating given to each industry player for that factor, their competitiveness level in that factor. This gives you the weighted score for each competitor on each CSF. 5. Calculate total scores. Sum up the weighted scores for each industry player across all CSFs. This total score represents the overall competitive position of each competitor. Regardless of the number of critical success factors included in the CPM matrix, the average total weighted score is 2.5. The highest possible weighted score is 4.0, and the lowest possible weighted score is 1.0. A total score of 4.0 indicates that a company has been assessed as having a strong competitive advantage across all evaluated critical success factors, CSFs, in comparison to its competitors. This total score signifies that the company is excelling in all critical areas that contribute to success within its industry. Conversely, a total weighted score of 1.0 indicates that a company is performing relatively poorly across all evaluated critical success factors, CSFs, in comparison to its competitors. This low total score suggests that the company is facing significant challenges and vulnerabilities in crucial areas that contribute to success within its industry, and that must be addressed to improve its overall competitiveness. If the total weighted score is below 2.5, it means that on an aggregated level, the organization is below average in its competitiveness, with ample room for improvement. Interpreting the CPM matrix. 1. High total scores. Competitors with higher total scores are generally in a stronger competitive position. These companies are excelling in the critical success factors that drive success in the industry. 2. Identify areas of strength and weakness. Look at the individual CSF scores for each competitor. A high score indicates a competitive advantage in that specific area, while a low score highlights a vulnerability. 3. Comparison and ranking. Compare the total scores of competitors. The company with the highest total score is likely leading in the industry. The one with the lowest score might need strategic improvements. 4. Strategic insights. The CPM matrix helps identify which success factors are making the most significant impact on competitive positioning. Focus on leveraging strengths and addressing weaknesses. 5. Strategic planning. Use the insights to shape your strategic planning. Allocate resources to improve in areas of weakness and reinforce areas of strength. Consider partnerships, innovation, and other strategies. 6. Dynamic nature. Remember that the CPM matrix is a snapshot in time. Industry conditions change, so regularly update your analysis to ensure ongoing relevance. In conclusion, the CPM matrix is a powerful tool that helps you assess your company's competitive position against key rivals. It guides strategic decision-making by highlighting areas of strength and weakness. However, it's important to remember that a successful strategy requires a holistic understanding of both internal and external factors. Use the CPM matrix as part of a comprehensive analysis to make informed and effective strategic choices. And that concludes our discussion on the competitive profile matrix. By understanding the key internal factors that impact an organization, and how they can impact competitiveness, companies can make informed strategic decisions to navigate the market successfully. Thank you for joining us. In our next video, we will illustrate how a company can perform the internal analysis and all of its components during strategy formulation. Stay tuned and see you later.